आजको लागि अर्को एकदमै स्ट्रङ कन्टेस्टेन्ट को रूपमा आफूलाई साबित गरिसक्नु भएको कन्टेस्टेन्टलाई हामी बोलाउँदै छौं नाम सुरजले लिनेछ
Right from the first moment when he stepped out into the Kathmandu auditions, I've been a fan of this young lad. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Pranav Kafle, and he's going to be speaking on the subject, Did the World Forget About Fathers?
Pranav, are you all set?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, start please.
You all know about that little girl, don't you? That little girl whose clothes were torn, stripped naked, pinned down to the ground, clawed on her innocent body by those evil fingers. That little girl who was viciously raped and gruesomely murdered. My sweet little girl, who's no more, and I can't even cry. I can't mourn, I can't seek justice. And when I scream and shout, they inject me with sedatives saying that I'm insane like a rabid dog. A man shows a shred of emotion and he's labeled a madman. Even when a father loses his daughter, the world has forgotten about fathers. Everywhere in the world, a man is taught that men don't cry, men don't talk about feelings or emotions. Men must always suck it up and move on. In GD, a recent study showed that 41.8% of all male population is suffering from some form of mental disorder. It is not surprising, only sad that Mr. Panta is suffering from depression because all over the world, 1 out of 8 men are depressed. Only when a man achieves a powerful position or becomes wealthy is he considered a successful man. Gender role dictates that you must provide as a male. There is so much pressure upon fathers. If there is any problem in the family, everyone expects him to solve the problem. 80% of all suicides in the world are male. Go to Tarai and ask those farmers why out of every 10, one farmer is killing himself. You'll get an answer. Because these farmers have been abused by the middlemen. They have been exploited by the middlemen. They are buried in loan. They're suffering from all sorts of pressure. सब अनाज बिका गेल त यो कर्जा के पैसा नहीं उठल. अब घरवाली कथी खेताई, छोटी स्कूल के न जेताई, मालिक के पैर पकड़ के पैसा के इंतजाम कर पड़ताई. बाप छी हम बाप छी हम बाप. Nepal government provides single women with widow's allowance, but nothing to single men. They're simply expected to handle matters on their own. The US Department of Justice shows that 40% of all severe domestic violence victims are male. But for every 2,000 female safe shelter homes, only one exists for men. Not to mention the grim statistic by EU that shows that 97% of all workplace accidental deaths are men. Nepal itself receives 2 dead bodies every single day for the past 7 years, mostly of men trampled, crushed, burned, and pulverized in unimaginably dangerous jobs. While we talk about the miseries of men, we ourselves are guilty of mistreating our father. I myself have complained and insulted my father for not giving me enough money or buying me an expensive bike or a fancy phone, but I never understood the sacrifices that he did for me. He took loans upon loans to educate me. He still rides and suffers in that old 15-year-old rusty Splendor Plus so I can ride my powerful Apache. My father has protected me from everything, but all I ever did was stab him in the heart. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite feminist, Emma Watson, said that both men and women must feel free to be strong. Both men and women must feel free to be sensitive. If we really want to achieve a truly equal society, then we must address the problems of both men and women without turning a blind eye towards anyone. And before I leave, I must confess, Baba, I'm sorry. Thank you very much.
Boy, Pranav, powerful, goosebumps still. Take a
Look at me, I'm shivering, Pranav. That's what you've made on the stage. Oh my goodness. Look at the judges, look at everybody.
Let's go towards the judges then. Dr. Rathi बाट सुरु गर्न चाहे. Dr. Rathi, Pranav को performance Sum it up for us.
के गरे तिमीले यो त गजब परफर्मेन्स दियौ तिमीले टपिक पनि इट वाज अ भेरी च्यालेन्जिङ टपिक यो टपिक तिमीले सेलेक्ट गर्यो यो टपिक नै मैले हेर्दाखेरि यो उसले के प्रस्तुति दिँदैछ के गर्छ मलाई अलिकता राम्रो होला नहोला के छ जस्तो लागेको थियो आई थिङ्क भेरी पावरफुल एक्सट्रिमली पावरफुल ड्रामा वाज देयर वेन यु वर स्पिकिङ एन्ड इमोसन्स वर राइट देयर एभ्रिथिङ वाज मतलब त्यो 3 मिनटको त्यो रिङ पनि भयो कि भएन मैले त त्यो पनि याद गरेन मलाई केही याद थिएन आई थिङ्क like Surgarika was saying, you were shivering, I was also shivering. Oh, fantastic, superb. Thank you very much for the performance.
Madam Joshi, I am sure you have so much to say.
म आज एकदमै प्राउड फिल गरेँ क्या आज उहाँको चाहिँ प्रस्तुति सुन्दाखेरि पावरफुल पर्फर्मेन्स भन्छ नि त्यसको चाहिँ साक्षात् नमुना हो जस्तो लाग्यो उहाँको र उहाँले बोल्दाखेरि चाहिँ म कतिपल्ट जिरिङ्ग भइरहेको थिएँ बुबाहरूको जुन एउटा चाहिँ मनोभावलाई उहाँले दर्शाउनलाई तथ्याङ्कहरूको जुन प्रयोग गर्नुभयो र एक्जाम्पल एकदमै सठिक थियो महिलाहरूको लागि सेल्टर हुन्छ पुरुषहरू पनि त्यतिकै विक्षेप्त हुन्छन् नि होइन 2वटा बढी सधैँ इन्टरनेसनल एयरपोर्टमा आइरहन्छ त्यतिमध्ये कति चाहिँ मानसिकता गुमाएर आएको बडीहरू हुन्छ उहाँहरूको लागि सेल्टर खै त उहाँहरूले भन्ने ठाउँहरू खै त भन्ने कुराहरू जुन एकदम आर्गुमेन्ट वाज सो पावरफुल क्या सो लजिकल डेटाहरू पनि एकदम राम्रो ओभरअल चाहिँ के भनौँ म चाहिँ के भन्नु भन्नै सकिनँ क्या मलाई एकदमै आज प्राउड फिल गरेँ र जुन अन्तमा यहाँले आफ्नो बुवातर्फ फर्केर जुन किसिमको चाहिँ एउटा चाहिँ दर्शाउनु भयो नि त्यो चाहिँ अब बोल्छ नेपालको युवा पिँढीहरूले सम्झन्छ जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई म पनि सम्झिनेछु थ्याङ्क यू
Mr. Hamal, not a father yet, but still.
Long way to go. Pranav, I don't want to raise your hope too high, but it seems like you kind of had hit the jackpot in this segment. I enjoyed your performance. I enjoyed your delivery. The ownership that you took of the words that you have spoken was tremendous. It was right there. You had the feel for the subject that you were saying. And the overall, the subject was kind of challenging itself. You know, you were flowing against the current. So I congratulate you because you were flowing against the current. When we're all talking about violence meted out to women and injustices done to the women, you have spoken about injustices and violence created against male. So that was good. Well done.
Thank you so much.
शीतल म्याम समाजले बोल्न नखोजेको नरुचाइएको र कम महत्त्व दिएको विषयवस्तुमा लेख्ने व्यक्तिको रूपमा तपाईँ चिनिनुहुन्छ यो विषय पनि कम नै बोल्छ समाजले के भन्नुहुन्छ प्रणवको यो प्रस्तुतिमा
आज प्रणवले उठाएको विषय चाहिँ वर्तमान समाजले पैतृक योगदान भुलेको हो भन्ने विषयमा बोल्नुभयो हैन यदि प्रणवहरूले यसरी यो विषयमा आवाज नउठाउने हो भने चाहिँ जसरी वर्षौंदेखि महिला हिंसा भयो महिलाले अधिकार पाएनन् महिलाहरूले आफैले पाएको सन्तानको नागरिकता पाएनन् भन्ने कुरामा जसरी आज आएर हामी विषय उठाइराछौं नि यदि प्रणवहरूले यो विषयमा उठाएनन् भने चाहिँ भोलि त्यही अवस्था आउँछ त्यसकारण प्रणवलाई चाहिँ म थ्यांक यू पनि भन्न चाहन्छु किनभने यो विषय उठाउनु पर्छ र यो विषय उठाउन ढिला गर्न हुँदैन थ्यांक यू प्रणव
Thank you so much.
Well, congratulations, Pranav. Don't fly on cloud 9 as of yet because there's round 2 yet to come. All the best for that, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.